Thanks, Eric. Good to be here. Thanks for the opportunity. So, show of hands, how many folks first time here? Wow, good job, Eric. Way to pull in a new crowd. That's good. That's good. My name is Mike Osterling. I'm an independent consultant. I've been out there for about a dozen years. Before that, I was working for a big manufacturer called Square D Company, manufacture electrical distribution equipment and stuff like that. We started playing with this lean stuff back in the mid-90s, and I was lucky enough to be focused or spending a lot of time in one of the 2 or 3 plants out of 35 in North America that was doing this stuff. So it was kind of fun. It was kind of a learning lab, and it's been a journey. It's kind of depressing to say how many years I've been doing this stuff, because that's a sign of age, I guess. But it's been a journey of many years, and it continues to be a journey of learning. And it's kind of cool because, Eric, when you talk about we did Kaizen events last year, and that's a problem-solving approach, right? And it's a certain tool or methodology for going after a certain type of a problem. And actually, Shelley was great. 79, I had no idea, and it's really even scarier to think that maybe there's 100 or more. But A3s are another one of those techniques or methodologies, and I very much subscribe to your observation that we don't need to understand them all. We need to understand which. It's a good idea to have an idea what the different tools are, but then the important thing is to understand when is the right time to apply the different tools. So, show of hands, how many folks have never even heard of this other than knowing their numbers and their alphabets, okay? So that's about a fourth of the audience. Aware of A3s but haven't practiced, okay? That's close to half. Practitioner, you've actually pulled some A3s together, less than a quarter, and coached. Okay, so we're probably somewhere around, just to give us a feel, maybe 25%, about 50%, and these two together another 25%. So this was what makes it all fun. We got folks that don't know anything and folks that are probably smarter at this than I am, okay? So we'll do this together. It's a smart group. You get to prove your intelligence here. Keep going. Somebody says I have a problem. How do you know if you have a problem? There's a defect of some sort, okay? Not going the way we want it to. What else? I heard somebody else trying to say something. Obstacles to success. Not meeting expectations. How do we know if we have a problem? What's that? Complaints. Starting to get closer there. Shelley was really driving this whole thing when she's talking about metrics. Okay? Data, information. It's really hard to, so a key element of defining whether or not we have a problem, and this sounds so basic, losing customers, and now we can put some metrics on that perhaps. Okay? How can you tell if your organization has good problem-solving skills, I'll say, or what are some of the traits of good problem-solving? I'm going to key off of Shelley here. I'm going to ask you guys to just pair off small groups, 2, 3, 4 people, and talk about what would you look for? How would you know if your organization has good problem-solving skills? Show up to a meeting with a department manager or higher. You're all sitting there, meeting's not quite underway, people are kind of milling in. Manager goes, I just got off the phone with customer XYZ, they're really ticked off. They got this and they were supposed to get that. You guys are killing me. And one person says, oh, I know why that happens. That happened a couple weeks ago too. Then somebody else says, oh, I know how to take care of that. We just need to do XYZ. And then I say, as the manager, great, get on it. And let me know tomorrow that it's taken care of. So when we talk about A3s, there's different types of A3s. And just to clarify that I'm only talking about one today, there's planning A3s, kind of strategic level A3s. There's a great book out there called Getting the Right Things Done by Pascal Dennis. It talks about mother A3s, spawning baby A3s. We're not talking, and it's really cool. It's good stuff. Give me some examples of information that you'd want to collect, data that you'd want to collect to figure out, do you even have a problem? You're dying to say something, Alex.
All I can think of is how long somebody has to wait to get to the front of the line to get served.
How long? Okay, so what's the data you need? A whole bunch of samples, right? But what are some experiences? Anything else? Are there peak periods? So this is going to be important information. Thanks, you guys. Enjoy the conference. I hope you're getting, you walk away from here with a couple nuggets.